These are all the Chia clans, each having a unique set of abilities, which I'm going to be uncovering in this video. How this will work is I'm going to have to achieve every single Chia clan. Next, I would need to max out every single Chia clan stats. Then lastly, I would need to unlock any single quest that the Chia clan eyes have, so we can obtain every single ability for those clans. This will be tough considering each Chia clan has a 1% chance to drop, but hopefully we get lucky. Just a heads up, as I progress through all these Chia clans, I will be testing them out to see which one's the best out of the 5. Surprisingly enough, I've only used the Meteor Eyes out of all the Chia clans. I've never touched the other ones at all, so I'm kind of glad I'm doing this video because I want to see how good they are. So I utilized like a good portion of codes that came out in this game, so now I got 165 spins for the clans. I'm hoping I can get everything with this because that means I got it all for free, and that's good. Free is good. But if not, then worst case, I might have to spend Robux. Now, if y'all are looking for like codes and stuff like that, just look up Google Ninja Time codes and it'll pop up a whole list for you. Now, I did realize I might have to spend Robux because I don't want to get rid of any of this. Now, I already got like the Black Flame and the Meteor Eye, so I need like 3 more different Chia clans. But I don't want to get rid of my Sharingan and I don't want to get rid of my 1,000 hands. So I'm gonna need the bag. And I hate the fact that this costs 4,500 Robux. Like, oh my gosh. Like, the family bag was worth it because that means you don't have to roll for those items anymore. So I guess it's gonna be a good investment for the long term, because now I don't have to worry about missing any of these eyes. So let's check our bag. Like you can see right here, I can switch them out if I wanted to now. Alright, so now it's time to start spinning. We're gonna go ahead and roll off on this one since I got 2 of these. See, as I roll, I start adding a collection to my bag, so now I don't got to worry about certain ones if I pull them. Now, this is definitely going to suck because each one of these is a 1% chance to get, and you just don't know when you're going to get the freaking Chia clan. You might get the same one multiple times. It's like Russian roulette. You have a chance of getting something. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, cool, we got Raven. All right, okay. That's 3 Chia clans. We just need what? I think we just need Teleporter and Intangible. Okay, so we got Itachi's eyes, we got Sasuke's eyes, and we got Madara's eyes so far. Wait, hold on. Oh, Black Flame again. Ain't that something? Yo, this thing is definitely not trying to drop. Like, what the heck, bro? I'm running low and I still need 2. Like, oh, come on, bruh. So I'm trying to make this go by faster by just using multiple slots. But it seems like this is not working at all, man. Oh my gosh, come on, bro. I got 45 clan spins left. And I have yet to even see another Chia clan pop up. Yo, give me the Chia clan. Like, bro, stop playing. I knew this was gonna be a pain in the butt. This might be the hardest part out of the whole video, to be honest. Wait, let me not jinx that, because, you know, it might be the secret quest that's gonna be the hardest part. I don't know. I don't know which Chia clan eyes is gonna have, like, secret quests, but hopefully they're not as hard as the Meteor Eyes, because the Meteor Eyes, by far, was the hardest one I've ever done. I'm pretty sure one of the requirements was to fight Madara, like, 25 times, if I remembered. Yeah, I might be cooked, guys. I might be cooked. I'm running low on spins. I might have to go on Google and see if I can find some more codes before I spend some Robux. Yep, I'm out of spins. Yep. That's great.
Hell no, man. What the?
Yep. I used up all the codes, so I have to spend Robux. And it's crazy because there's like a list of codes that you can use, and I used every single one. Oh, man, this is going to suck. 2,500? Oh, my gosh. Bro, that's like 10,000. Oh, my God. Yo. Ooh, that's a lot. That's $25 right there. Let's start with 25. We're gonna do 25 and slowly work our way up to that amount. I'm hoping I can get it sooner. All right, come on, give me that intangible, bruh. At least give me one of the Chias. Like, bro, I spent money on this game. Give me some extra luck, something, please. Yep. There goes 0 again. That's nice. Feeling lucky this time. Oh, 25. Oh, that's a lot. Come on. Yo, stop. Yellow flash, bro. I about to block that ability. Like, bro, they playing with me. They playing with me. They taunting me right now. What the heck? I'm not even seeing intangible. That's the crazy part about it. I'm not seeing it. No. No. Wait. Yes. Oh. One more to go. One more. I thought I pulled Raven again. I was about to crash out. Oh, yes, we got Raven. Okay, one more. I've already spent like, what, $60, $70 worth of Robux? All right, so what else am I missing? I just need to get teleporter. That's all I need to teleport and we're done. Wait, nope. Yellow flash! Come on. 2 more. Last one, best one. Okay, yep, more money. Oh, gosh, bro. Hey, at least we got 4. We got 4 of them. We just need 1 more. Just 1.
Much later.
We did it. We did it. But at what cost? The owner definitely got like a little check off of me because I spent a total of 20,000 Robux on top of 165 clan spins just trying to get these freaking Uchiha clans, bro. Now, it's only right that I put all the Uchiha clans out. I gotta spread them out. It's gonna look so sick. So we got the Black Flames, we got Teleporter, we have Raven, and now we have Intangible. Look at that, bro. That is so beautiful. I have all the eyes in my collection now. The good thing is my Madara is already maxed out, so I don't even gotta worry about that one. And I feel like I know which Uchiha clan is gonna be the best one out of all of them. Well, we're gonna save it until I test out all of them. So my Meteor Eyes is already maxed out. My Black Flames is only 1350. Raven has to get maxed out. Well, let's check our skill tree. Alright, let's see. Alright, so this is the Raven skill tree. Okay, not bad. So they got like kind of the same abilities just like the other Uchiha clans. You got to start off with these, and then you go into like the more unique stuff. So this is Raven's. Meteor Eyes, same thing right here in the beginning, but then it gets into unique stuff. Then we got Intangible, same thing. So every single one seems like they have like 5 abilities. Black Flame, Black Flame has 6? Okay, cool. And then the last one is Teleporter, which has 5. Wait, this one has a Sasuno? Oh, okay. So 3 of these have, I think all of them have Sasuno. I might be tripping. I don't think Teleporter has Sasuno though. No, Teleporter has it, yeah. Black Flame has it, Intangible has it, Meteor has it, and Raven has it. Every single one of them has a Sasuno. Wow. Oh, that's cool. I did not know that. So which style do I want to start off with? Well, obviously right now, I just figured out that I can't use these right now until like their masteries are maxed out. So what I'm going to do is start off with Meteor Eyes since that one is maxed out already. And start farming stats so I can buff up all the Uchiha clans so we can see them all at the same time. The part that's going to be so time consuming is leveling up these stats just because I got to level up like 4 of them fully. And it does take some time to fully max out these stats. The good thing is I'm using Meteor Eyes and that clan is already strong as is. So that's going to help me get through this a lot faster. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and collect a bunch of quests, so I don't have to keep coming back and forth here. This is the only thing that sucks is this place is far as heck. Alright, so we're going to go for like the super crazy quests. Yellow Thunder, I can do that, yep. We're going to take that. We'll take Bone. 1,000 Hands. Alright, let's see who we're going to fight first. I'm thinking maybe Sasuke and Naruto. Okay, so Sasuke nor Naruto's here right now. I guess I have no choice but to fight Madara in the first Hokage. Okay, so both of these guys are here, and there's a guy sitting back there. I'm assuming he's waiting for some help, because I wouldn't want to fight these guys by myself neither. Who is this guy over here? What is he doing? Is bro just reminiscing? Wait, that's another boss! Who is this guy? Is that the first Hokage's brother? That's the second Hokage. Yeah, I'm not fighting him. How'd they go put 3 of the like most overpowered people in one area? If he accidentally get hit in a crossfire, he's beating my butt, bro. Alright, well, let's get this started. The cool thing about the Meteor Eyes is definitely the Sasuno. So we're going to do the first move. This one's pretty simple. He throws like this kind of boomerang type of ability that burns the enemy. Right there, look. Boom. Sometimes I feel like it hits and sometimes I don't. Like you see it did not hit this guy whatsoever. I like using this eye right here, the first one, because it does buff me up. And then I think this one stuns the enemy. Yeah, it prevents them from doing any abilities. And from there, hit him with the meteor. You see there, I did like 9,000, 8,000 damage. That's why I like that ability. And then we got, of course, the most insane move here, which I'm going to try to do. Hopefully I don't get hit. Yep. Now this one is just overpowered in general. And while that's happening, I can charge up my chakra and hopefully try to freaking transform. I haven't played this game in a while, so I kind of forgot the button binds a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to take on both Madara and the first Hokage at the same time. Okay, good. Let's get it. And then you got the Sasuno that has like 5 moves. You got the Curve Jewels. I don't know why it's in cooldown phase right now. I think it's a glitch. We got the Crimson Crush. Wait, it's doing the other moves. It's not using any of my Sasuno's moves. What the heck? Okay, that's weird. Like, none of my abilities are working. What the heck? Why is none of my abilities working? I can't even attack. So I think this is a glitch. Usually I'm supposed to be attacking, but it's not working whatsoever. Yeah, I think there's a bug right here. Okay, there we go. Now I can attack. Maybe it was that area. That's weird. I could not attack for a solid time. You got this. That's pretty cool. He can throw stuff. He can also slam, which is kind of hard to tell. But like, yeah, you see he can grab. There we go. Got him. But my favorite move to use is definitely the Godly Meteors, just because it's quicker to use and does like 5 meteors. Everything else I don't really use too much. I feel like you do a lot more damage just attacking as is. But you can use the abilities if you want to just, you know, do it for show sometimes. Well, this is going to take a while, so I'm going to continue fighting these guys. Alright, so we officially maxed out the Black Flames. I'm working on the Raven next. So we can use the Black Flames abilities, but before I use those, I'm going to go ahead and finish off this boss real quick, and then we'll move on to that. Now, I figured out something that I'm kind of new to. The Susano can fly. I did not know that. Literally, if you push N on the keyboard, he starts levitating from the ground. Yeah, look at this. Bro literally can levitate. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get this guy out of the way. See, this is exactly why I love the Susano, because, man, bro, what? Does so much damage. On top of that, I just love spamming my abilities. This guy's not surviving. Look at that. Bro's HP is just depleting. Come on, buddy. There we go. Alright. Gonna take this XP and put it towards Raven. Actually, that's not. Black Flames is Sasuke. I'm tripping. Okay, Raven is Itachi. Alright, so we have the Darkness Slash. We have Crow's Illusion. We have Darkness Burst. We have Sun's God Judgment. Ooh, that says 10,000 damage. And what about this? Alright, we got the Tomoe. And then what about this? Susano. Alright, we unlocked the Susano too. Let's test out some of these abilities. I definitely want to see this. Alright, so let's transform. Okay, nice. Alright, we got the sword move. Oh, it's literally just a slash attack. What the heck? Alright, next one. Basically the Amaterasu. Then we got the Sun God's Judgment. I literally didn't do anything right there. I guess I have to look at an opponent. And then we have the Illusion, which obviously that's not going to work on a piece of wood. So we got to actually find an opponent. But let's try the Awakening. Let's see. Alright. Ooh, purple. Alright. Woohoo! I think this one looks different than Madara's. I think this one is different because it has horns. I don't remember if Madara's had horns. We're gonna go ahead and test all these abilities on Teleporter. Alright, so we're gonna try the sword again. Now let's do the Illusion first. Gotta transform real quick again. Alright, let's try Illusion. Oh, dang, look at him. Bro's going crazy. Alright, so now we're gonna do the sword. What? That did 5,000 damage and is doing burning damage on top of that. Let's try the next one. I think that one's supposed to be a direct hit because it didn't do no damage. Let's try the Sun God. See, that's why I regret fighting this guy, because he can cancel out your abilities. It's so stupid. Let me run away. Come on, back up, back up, back up, bro. Just back up. Alright, let's try this again. Like, I'm still under his genjutsu and I'm not even fighting this guy. He's a threat. He is a whole threat. I can't wait to use this ability on him. Alright, Sun God. I'm holding it right now. What just happened? Bro just turned into my father. Like, he just vanished. I don't know if me holding it charged it up or something, but I don't know. He just died. I want to try that ability out again, but on top of like a stronger boss. Oh, Sasuke. You know what's also cool about Black Flames? I'm pretty sure it can get stronger with a curse mark, because there is a curse mark catered to Sasuke's abilities that makes him even more stronger. I feel like I'm correct on that, but let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong. But we're going to do the Sun God again, but I'm just going to tap it. I want to see if you could just tap it or if you have to hold it to use it. Alright. T. Oh, it just works naturally. Oh my god. It took 12,000 damage right there. Yeah, stay right there. Stay still. And now we're going to burn you. Okay, that does like a lot of damage. That's like lingering damage. Jeez. Nah, this is type strong. Now, I feel like there's not a lot of abilities, but it's still strong overall. Sheesh. Alright, come on, buddy. Pretty sure he has the same moves as Madara, so I ain't gonna check out the Sasuno's moves. Does look different though. Burn! Burn, bro! This thing is actually really strong. Yo, Sasuke, just die already. Come on, man. Make this easy for me. There we go. Golly. Alright, so we tested all the abilities out. I would say, honestly, Black Flames is pretty tough. And like I said, I'm pretty sure you can use the curse mark with this and make it even stronger. Now I do want to check. I want to check the Trello website. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got the bone curse mark. That's for Kimimaro. And then we got the black flames curse mark right here. Yep. See? Perfect. So if you get this curse mark, it increases your ninjutsu, max HP, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm pretty sure if you use the curse mark, you won't be able to use your Susanoo. So it's like you kind of got to choose which one. And me personally, because I don't think the full Susanoo's out yet, I'm going to try to see if there's a secret quest for it. If there is no full Susanoo, I think the curse mark might be a better choice. But I got to see what the Susanoo stats are again. Let me check. So with the Black Flame Susanoo, if you turn into the third form, you get 40% Vitality and 30% Taijutsu. Perfect form is 50% Vitality and 60% Taijutsu. Okay. If you put on the curse mark, it will give you 20% health, plus 5 ninjutsu, and 20% chakra. Actually, the Susanoo might be better, but it would still be cool to have this transform and have a different form. Alright, so now we figured that out. Let's see if there's a secret quest for the Susanoo so we can see if we can get like the full Susanoo form. So I went to the Ninja Time Discord to see if there's any full Susanoos, but as of now, the only full Susanoo is Madara. So I will still be able to turn into the third form Susanoo for the other clans. I just won't be able to turn into the full Susanoo. Dang, I was kind of hoping to turn into a full form, bro. I was excited. So it looked like the Black Flame doesn't have any extra secret quests. So it looked like we're going to progress on to Raven next, once I fill it up. Alright, so after we beat this guy, we should have more than enough to max out the Raven. I've been testing out the Black Flames a little bit more to see what I can work with. And I believe I found a combination that could do a lot of damage. So what I didn't realize is this ability can be held. The longer you hold it, the more damage it does. So what I like to do is use the Sun God first. You know, hit them with that good damage. Then this is where they attack you. You stun them. Then I use my tree move. And on top of that, I use this move and hold it. And look how much damage I've done in just that span of time. I've basically done 35,000 damage. And then hit it with the sword. Okay, the sword's not working right now, but y'all know what I get. Like, look how much damage I did just for that alone. Black Flame is golded low-key. I'm not even low-key. It's golded high-key. I actually enjoy using this style. Let's finish this off. And I like the fact when you stun them, they stun for like a long time. Oh yeah, he died. Yep, see? That move, that Sun God move. Oh my gosh, that thing is beautiful. Alright, now let's see if we max this out now. What? You're telling me that didn't max out? Wow, just by an inch. Oh my gosh. Well, that's fine. We can still use it anyway. Alright, so we got Raven. We got the Raven's Darkness Burst. We got Raven's Crucifixion. We got Supreme Lunar Illusion, and this does 12,000 damage. Alright, so we're gonna put the eyes on next. We got the Tomoe up to the Ultimate. We can't use the Ultimate Eternal yet. It says work in progress, so yeah. This is not in the game yet. And then we got ourselves the Red Susanoo. Alright, let's test this bad boy out. So the difference between Raven and Black Flame had a lot more moves. I do have one of Black Flame's moves on here. Let me see if it even works. Yeah, see, it's not gonna work. Raven only has like 3 moves. And it looked like they're catered to like stunning, so let's try it out. Alright, so he's stunned. Look at him, he's fighting himself. What the heck? Bro was just crashing out. Let's try this. Wow. The fact that that did that much damage in an instant, but he's also stunned is crazy. And then on top of that, I could just hold this and like burn him. Like, bro, what? I've already done 30,000 damage in total against this guy. Now, this would be a good time to like replace some of his moves with like fireball jutsu moves. I do like the tree move, so that's gonna stay there. Like, you know how annoying it could be to get stunned twice? Like, you can stun somebody, use an overpowered move, stun him again, do a lot of damage, and then use another overpowered move. So I'm gonna stun him now. Boom. He lost all that HP. Then I'm just gonna use the tree move. And he's dead. Just like that. Alright, let's max this out, and then I'll start focusing on Teleporter and Intangible next. Now, I really enjoy this one. This one's cool. Like, the Chia Clan's abilities are like so tough. Alright, so after I finish this next boss, I should be able to max out my Teleporter. Forgot to show you guys the full Susanoo. Here we got the first form. Then we got the second. And then the third. Now, what's interesting about this Susanoo is it has 3 arms. I don't remember Itachi having 3 arms for Susanoo, but this joint look kind of tough. I'm not gonna hold you. This looks very fire. Now, sadly, he's another one that can't turn into a full Susanoo, but hopefully eventually. Come here, buddy. Let's get this done. Alright. I just need to be able to finish him off. Yes, sir. Come here. Yep. I wish this Susanoo was a lot stronger. Alright, there we go. We're almost done. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and max this out, and then the last thing I gotta work on is Intangible. Yo, it feels like it's been like hours since I've been upgrading these Uchiha clans. But we're getting closer to the end. Alright, so the first move we got is Red Eye's Teleporter Katoa. Next, we got Illusionary Shroud. This does 7,000 damage. Confuse enemies to trap them in the mist. That's probably the move that freaking Teleport has been using on me all the time. And next, we have Supreme Solar Illusion, which I'm pretty sure Raven has the same thing. We're going to see if Naruto or Sasuke's there. We're going to test our powers on them. It seems like this is exactly like Raven, where there's just a bunch of illusionary damage. Like, I'm pretty sure all his abilities is just stuns. That's it. Alright, so nobody's alive over here. So let's see if the Hokage or Madara is alive. Alright, let's go and transform. Alright, Sasuno. I like the green. I think green and blue Susanos look the coolest. Like, there's something about a green Susano it's so oddly satisfying to look at. And now we're going to go ahead. Oh, I ain't even going to be able to test my abilities. Let me see. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I just stunned him right there. Alright, we're going to try the next move. V. Wait, did I just make a clone of myself? I just made a clone of myself. What? What the heck was that? Alright. Alright, so I don't know exactly what's happening. I just feel like the screen is just flashing and stuff. But I definitely made a clone of myself for one of these jutsus. Let me try it again. Oh, look at that. Look above me. I made like some type of sun, or I think that's the eye genjutsu. The cooldown on it is really quick too. Same thing with this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to test these jutsus out somewhere else because there's way too many people here. I can't even tell if I'm like actually doing damage to this guy. So much is going on. Like, I know I'm stunning him. I just want to see what it looks like. Yo, there's like 5 or 6 people jumping the first Hokage. I feel bad for bro. Oh, I can freeze him in midair. Look, he's frozen. Oh, that's tough. All right, there we go. All right, so at least I can start working on this. Okay, finally found somebody. Alright, so I figured out one of the moves is an AoE move, so anybody around the area is going to get hit by this. And that is this move right here. So anybody in the area is going to get stunned and do like heavy damage too. One thing I will say I like about the teleporter is how fast the moves are. And the cooldown is kind of low too. So like I can literally just pop all 3 of the moves just quickly, just like that, and then boom, done. So we got the first move. Alright, yep, stuns him just like it said. It did like 4,000 something damage. Next one, this guy, like, it's not even making me flinch. Alright, the next one is another stun, and then we'll wait until he's done with this stun, then we'll do the next one. And then that one's another stun. Now, I will say, like, when it comes to, like, how cool the animations are for the abilities, they're very basic. Like, there's nothing special about them at all. But are they efficient? Yes. Yes, they're very efficient. But we got one more clan to worry about, which is intangible, and once we finish that, we should be done. We finally maxed out our last Uchiha clan, and then we'll get into the ranking on which one's the best and which one's the worst. So let's go ahead and put this joint on. Wow, this is so beautiful. Like, look at this, man. I really got all 5 of the Sharingans. Like, this is so crazy. Alright, so we have Rift Step. Okay, these moves are completely different from the past ones I've been using. So we're gonna put that on. We got Spiral Rift. Enter your pocket dimension for a short period of time. So some of these moves look like you're kind of just running away. Like, you're running away from the enemy. And I'm not trying to run. I'm trying to throw fades. So 2 of the moves already don't do any type of damage. Okay, this one does 2,900 damage, and it's called Vermilion Cutter. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen Obito with a Susanoo. Well, until he gave Kakashi the eyes to turn into Susanoo. So maybe that's the Susanoo that you're referring to. Because Obito never turned into Susanoo. Kakashi did, though. I don't know why, but I feel like this Uchiha clan might be the worst one just because it doesn't have a lot of moves that turn into, like, damage. Like, it might be good for avoiding, but other than that, like, what else does he have to offer, you know? But we'll find out soon enough. We just gotta find a good opponent to go towards. Alright, so we got our first move. Oh, bro, literally teleports for a little bit. And the cooldown is so long. 40 seconds is crazy. I'm gonna try to hold it next time. I just tapped it, but I'm gonna try to hold it and see how long I can stay in there. Alright, we got our next move. Okay, literally you teleport into a whole nother dimension. I mean, this is tough, but it's still kind of useless because I'm like, I mean, you run away from the damage, but like you don't have any abilities to come back and fight with. All right, so we're gonna teleport back. Alright, yeah, literally you can teleport into a whole nother dimension and teleport back. Alright, that's nice. And then now we got the only one that allows me to do damage. Wait, I didn't even see how much damage I did there. I think I did a lot of damage, to be honest. That was actually not that bad. Oh, man, I wish I paid attention. Oh, we gotta try that again. But I thought we could take a Madara into the other dimension. I thought that's what that was meant for. Like, you suck him into another dimension and you fight him in the other dimension. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's try getting close. Hold on, we're gonna try these abilities again. This clan is kind of weird. Alright, let's try this. We're gonna hold it. Okay, yeah, that does not last. Oh, hold on. As long as I hold it, I stay in the other dimension. But once I let go, yeah. Okay, so I probably turned invincible right there. Okay, so you can't hold it. We're gonna try this near him and see if I teleport with him. Okay, literally, it does not teleport them with me. Okay. And you can't go back until your ability cools down. Let's try this one more time. So he has 250,000 HP. Hold on, whoa, that did 32,000 damage. No, like, I would say that did like a solid 28,000 damage. Now, that wasn't bad. That was kind of shocking. Now, if this clan had a lot more moves to do a lot more damage, this would be tough. Now, let's see what we rock with the Sasuno. I do like the light blue color. The light blue color is kind of tough. Oh, and also that scratch on his eye, that scar, that looks nice too. I like that design. Like a light blue Sasano, a green Sasano, and a dark blue Sasano is just some fire colors. Well, we did it. We maxed out all the Uchiha clans. So we successfully unlocked all 5 of the Uchiha clans and maxed them all out. Now it's time to get into the ranking part. And I'm going to rank all these in 2 different ways. How useful they are in battle and how they look. So starting off when it comes to usefulness, I would say Meteorize. Just because you can literally use an AoE move that covers the whole area and it does a lot of damage. On top of that, you can summon meteors and you can turn into a full Sasano. Now there is one move I can say the Meteorize could do better on is that Jules moves where you throw like the fiery spear or something like that. Just because sometimes you can hit the enemy and sometimes it doesn't. Now second to usefulness is Black Flames. Black Flames has a variety of useful moves and they do a lot of damage at the same time. Honestly, I feel like if Black Flames had a full Sasano and we can actually see what the full Sasano is capable of, it might be #1 compared to Meteorize. Just because every single one of Black Flames moves I actually were able to connect with. Like Sun God is easy to hit an enemy with. Darkness Burst, you can literally set the person on fire for a long period of time. You can stun the opponent and still do damage. And you still have this extra move that does 4,000 damage by just hitting with a sword slash. So yeah, that's why I think this one will be better than Meteorize if it does get a full Sasano. Now unless they revamp Madara a little bit, then yeah, it might stay at the top. Now third, when it comes to usefulness, is Raven. Raven has a lot of stun abilities and you can still burn someone with the Amaterasu. So it does a lot of damage. On top of that, you can still mix it in with some elements and do more damage on top of that. Then we have Teleporter, which Teleporter stuns a lot and you can do the same thing just like Raven. Put some good elements in there and you'll be able to do a lot more damage too. Now the worst clan is definitely Intangible. Like the moves are cool, but they don't do no damage. Like you only got one move that could do a lot of damage and you still gotta wait like 30-40 seconds for the cooldown to take effect. Now you can mix some elements in there to do a lot more damage, but I feel like they could do better with Intangible. Like the fact that you have 2 moves that do no damage, you only have 1 move, that's kind of crazy. Now we're gonna get into the ranking of when it comes to looks. Meteorize by far is #1. It's just a whole bunch of craziness. Second will be Black Flames. You can actually see all the moves, you can see the fire hitting. Raven will be third because you can see the Amaterasu, you can still stun, you can see like the animation just a little bit. Fourth will actually have to be Intangible when it comes to looks. Like you can actually teleport to a whole nother dimension. And then fifth will have to be Teleporter. I feel like there's not enough animations when it comes to its abilities. Like they all look basic. Like they do a lot of damage, but they just look so simple. But this is what I think overall. This is just my opinion. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think, which is better and which ones is worse. I'm curious to see what y'all input is. One more important thing I wanted to go over when it came to the Uchiha clans is the Meteorize is the only clan that has like secret quests. All the other Uchiha clans don't have any secret quests when it comes to like abilities or the Sasanos. At least until they update the game. Now if you're trying to do the secret quest for the Meteorize, I will attach a video at the end of this that y'all can watch to see what my process was trying to get through the Meteorize and get the full perfect Sasano. Well, my work here is done. We got all the Uchiha clans and yeah, we're out of here.